answer. Just how good would it feel to get out there Sunday and play another team instead of just scrimmaging against yourself?
Great. That's what we're all waiting on. Excited to get this thing rolling and get the show on the road. I feel like we've been preparing, really good in the offseason, preseason. So just seeing another jersey out there, to play against, it's gonna be great.
Duane, Chris, you wanted to answer all three of you guys?
I mean, just to go off what PJ said, we've been playing each other for the past, couple of months. So, it does get kind of tedious playing the same person over and over again. So it's going to be a good look, a fresh start to play someone new, to see how well we've been progressing over the summer.
Yeah, like PJ and Duane said, it was feeling good to see other people, because most of the part we know everybody playing the team, so different reaction was making us see what's good for what we've been working on.
Brian.
Duane, you're talking about how you feel good about the practice so far, but how do you feel the new guys are incorporating? Is it going the way you thought that would be going?
Yeah, I think it's going well. I think Frank made a comment near a couple practices ago that out of all the freshmen in the recruiting class he's had, these guys have been learning at a rapid pace and giving tremendous effort. So just the fact that we have a whole bunch of guys who have been through it before, via Chris, PJ, myself, Sin and Justin, just upperclassmen, just the leadership has been on another level. So I think that's kind of contributed to the efforts that the freshmen are putting in.
Chris, what have you worked on during the offseason? You had some good games last year, but maybe gotten some foul trouble late in the season. What have you worked on during the summer?
Mostly playing the post player, because coming here I wasn't really playing the post player in high school. I was more like a face-up game, so I was working on being patient, and know to be aggressive or not, and working on my shot and everything.
PJ, kind of the same question. Really talked you up a lot on how much you've improved since last year.
Yeah, just try to improve on everything. I don't feel like I had a very good year personally last year. But we had a successful year as a team. And that's what it's all about. But coming into the offseason, I definitely came in with a chip on my shoulder. To get better in everything that I do. So definitely focus on making shots, free throws, just everything that I didn't do well last year.
Chris, with so many young guys in the front court, what kind of leadership role have you taken, and what kind of advice have you given to some of those freshmen?
Mostly effort, and in our game, the program is playing hard, so showing the effort and telling them what to do, because knowing I'm the only big coming back, so I was showing them the step by step every practice and helping them every day know what to do during certain couple situations.
PJ, last year you mentioned that you didn't feel you had a very good year. With the foul trouble that you could sometimes get in, what have you done to take steps to maybe remove that this year?
Try to watch a lot of film, and watch where the fouls came from. What steps to take to eliminate those fouls. The rule changes this year are drastic, as well as last year, but just try to get the feel for the game even more. I think the experience from last year will help me a lot in that regard.
PJ and Duane, last year kind of heartbreaking at the end of the season. Didn't get into the NCAA tournament. A lot of people thought you would. What do you have to do this year to finally get over that hump?
I think for us, like we said before, we kind of shot ourselves in the foot. We take accountability for the reason why we weren't getting into the NCAA tournament. There's a couple games that we lost near the end of the season against Missouri. We could have got one against Georgia. That kind of contributed to the reason why we didn't go. So for ourselves, we just got to know that every game we play counts and it matters. We can't take a day off. So I think just being more consistent when it comes to playing games, no matter if it's protecting our home court or playing away, I think every game matters, and we know that now. So I think that'll help us get into the tournament.
Yeah, just as Duane said, we got to stay the course. We, like he said, the games that we lost in the last part of the season, it was really on us. And, we blame ourselves. But, just stay in the course.